Hello, Decobloom friends. Today we're stepping inside Parisian Elegance. Think soaring moldings, herringbone floors, gilded mirrors, and linen that whispers luxury. Room by room, I'll reveal timeless French interiors and chic decor you can recreate at home. Stay with me until the very end for styling formulas that make classic beauty feel wonderfully attainable for any space. Every day, let's dive in together. Pass beneath the Porte-Cochère into a pocket of calm, where cobblestones temper footsteps and lanterns glow against stucco walls. Climbing ivy softens edges, while the sky becomes a ceiling. Courtyards like these buffer city life, slipping the home into a slower, more romantic tempo. Use this interlude to contrast texture and light. Rough stone meets glossy paint. Terracotta pots gather citrus and olives with casual grace. The air feels hushed, almost ceremonial. Encourage viewers to imagine conversations lingering here, a private stage set for mornings, arrivals, and goodbyes. Cross the threshold into balance and craft. Chevron parquet guides movement. A ceiling medallion gathers light. Boiserie quietly frames walls. A tall gilded mirror doubles the volume and returns daylight. The foyer is brief but generous, an elegant pause that teaches the home's vocabulary. Furnishings stay purposeful. A marble console collects keys. A petite lamp warms evening arrivals. A shallow bowl corrals daily essentials. The effect is unhurried and disciplined. This is hospitality as architecture. First impressions shaped by proportion, soft sheen, and surfaces that invite a lingering hand. Aligned doorways open in a stately procession, creating those long, delicious through views. High baseboards and paneled doors establish rhythm, while picture rails invite art to float at perfect height. The Enfilade is movement crystallized, an axis where rooms nod to one another across time and light. Treat the corridor as gallery and threshold. Hang art salon style in mixed frames, but keep a cohesive palette. Let rugs mark chapters underfoot. Doors stay slightly ajar, offering glimpses of color or texture beyond. The promise of discovery pulls the viewer forward, room by room. Here the home finds its voice. A marble fireplace anchors the composition. An oversized gilded mirror gathers daylight. A chandelier suspends sparkle like punctuation. Parisian salons mix eras freely. Velvet sofa, vintage rug, sculptural side table, each piece chosen for silhouette, patina, and conversation. Symmetry adds calm without stiffness. Pair sconces, echo heights, balance visual weight. Keep walls elegantly quiet so artwork can breathe. The room feels dressed, never costumed. Refined materials, softened corners, and generous scale invite guests to settle. Luxury becomes atmosphere rather than inventory, distinctly French in spirit. This intimate room favors murmurs over decorations. Club chairs pivot toward a petite piano, and moire silk shades sip the light. You sense evenings extending here, improvised duets, a low laugh, glass-catching glow. The palette deepens slightly, encouraging confidences and comfortable silences. A bar cart turns hospitality into ritual. Cut crystal, slender stems, a decanter that remembers occasions. Linen drapery puddles lightly, softening acoustics. Surfaces welcome touch. Waxwood, leather burnished by use. The parlor's charm is scale. It values closeness, crafting community one conversation at a time. Gathering begins at the center, a pedestal table punctuated by candlelight. Louis-style chairs slip between grace and comfort, while wainscoting frames walls in quiet relief. Colors run to dove and stone, letting flowers and silver provide sparkle. The mood, ceremonial, never stiff. Scale the chandelier to table width, preserving sightlines and intimacy. Linen falls an easy hand. A simple arrangement keeps conversations visible. Parisian dining is choreography. Chairs tucked, light balanced, textures layered. Guests feel considered without spectacle, nourished by proportion and the kindly theater of the meal. The kitchen speaks fluent craft. Unlacquered brass wears time beautifully. Marble or soapstone counters show honest use. Inset cabinetry meets like millwork. Fluted glass hints at contents. Cafe curtains filter morning brightness. Turning routine into ritual. Everything useful earns the right to be beautiful. Open shelves host white porcelain and copper pots. Everyday sculpture against painted walls. Hardware warms the eye. A farmhouse sink balances heritage with utility. Parisian kitchens are compact yet generous, privileging workflow and patina over novelty. The result is quiet confidence, culinary work wrapped in elegance. Slip into the server's heart, where order feels luxurious. Narrow aisles, glass front cabinets, and plate racks choreograph storage with grace. Task lighting kisses marble. Antique pewter cools the palate. This is the backstage that makes performance possible, dignifying preparation, polishing, and put away alike. Label drawers with discretion. Decant dry goods into apothecary jars. Let stacks of linen breathe on shelves. The romance is practical. Everything visible, everything reachable, everything calm. In a Parisian rhythm, efficiency becomes aesthetic, and small spaces repay attention with daily ease. Mornings deserve a stage of their own. A bistro table catches gentle light. Rattan or thonet chairs curve like a welcome. The palette brightens slightly, honoring the ritual of beginnings. Coffee steams, jam glows like stained glass, and conversation gathers before the day disperses it. Keep the setting unfussy. Woven placemats, a bud vase, perhaps a check napkin. Windows where light cafe curtains modestly generous. The Nook's intimacy encourages presence. Breakfasts linger. Newspapers crinkle. Plans become possible. Here, Parisian ease is not theory but habit. Small pleasures rehearsed daily. Books rise to the ceiling, turning walls into memory. Built-ins with a ladder give quiet theater. Shaded lamps set a pool of focus. Leather and will invite long paragraphs. A herringbone throw warms the shoulder. This is a sanctuary for curiosity, discipline, and drift. Shell by color or subject, but vary rhythm with horizontal stacks. Art leans rather than shouts. The desk faces either light or inspiration, window, fireplace, or collection. Parisian studies balance intellect and comfort, proving productivity thrives when beauty steadies the room's pulse. Retreat arrives in softened tones. A linen headboard meets crisp white bedding. Drapery falls to the floor on brass rods. Nightstands pair without matching too perfectly. The room edits noise relentlessly, favoring texture over pattern, hush over drama. Sleep begins with what the eye can rest on. Lighting is layered and forgiving. Shaded lamps, gentle sconces, maybe a barely whispered pendant. A small vase of garden, roses brings tomorrow's promise into tonight's calm. The Parisian bedroom seeks harmony, not spectacle, inviting restoration through restraint, generous scale, and fabrics that feel like kindness. Consider the luxury of readiness. Paneled wardrobes conceal the practical. An antique mirror returns a room with flattering patience. A small ottoman makes decisions comfortable. Hardware echoes the home's metals, creating a continuous story from doorknob to drawer pull, subtle, persuasive, complete. organized by ritual. Weekday uniforms forward, evening finery drifting back. A perfume tray catches light. Hat boxes stack like sculpture. A valet stand rehearses tomorrow. The garde-robe elevates ordinary moments. Proving elegance begins where clutter ends and thoughtful sequence takes a stage. Tile sets the tempo, checkerboard or fine mosaic underfoot, marble at the splash points. A clawfoot tub or stone-clad surround anchors the serenade. Metals choose either unlacquered brass for warmth or polished nickel for clarity. Mirrors are framed, architecture first, then reflection. Textiles complete the portrait. Waffle towels, linen Roman shades, a bath mat with substance. Light prefers softness, never hospital bright. Storage is integrated, the silhouette tidy. Parisian bathrooms practice discretion, presenting freshness as design rather than gadget. Comfort carried by proportion and natural materials. Guests deserve an atmosphere that smiles. A lighter palette, perhaps toile or ticking stripe, brings cheerful familiarity. An iron bed keeps the silhouette airy. Pleated shade lamps frame the bedside. The aim is comfort that feels considered, not precious, a room that welcomes, then relaxes. Layer the essentials. Good pillows, a throw with weight, a small desk for notes or postcards. Add a carafe and glass for night water, fresh flowers for grace. The suite confirms a home's generosity, offering hospitality that reads as effortless because it is attentively prepared. Even chores earn beauty here. Tall cabinets swallow clutter. A marble or its surface makes folding tactile pleasure. Baskets in natural fiber line up like punctuation. The palette stays pale to keep tasks light, and the room rewards order with calm, minute after minute. Label shelves sparingly and stack linen by function, bath, bed, table. Slip lavender sachets between sets. Fragrance as memory cue. Lighting should be bright yet flattering, encouraging care without fatigue. Parisian practicality elevates maintenance. Proving elegance survives on the strength of thoughtful systems. The house exhales into the open air. A bistro set settles on gravel. Boxwood borders tie architecture to landscape. Terracotta warms the scene. Herbs brush passing hands, and lanterns wait for dusk. The garden borrows the city sky, turning evenings into effortless occasions. Layer pots for height, mix textures of foliage, and keep table textiles casual. Light strings drape like jewelry, punctuating conversations after dark. This is the closing chapter and the invitation to return. A simple, chic promise that Parisian elegance continues wherever people gather comfortably. From facade to garden, we toured Parisian essentials. Proportion, light craftsmanship, and the effortless mix of antiques with modern life. If today's ideas inspired you, please like this video, subscribe to Decobloom, and comment your favorite room or tip. Your support helps us keep creating beautiful, practical guides for timeless homes. Share this tour with friends who love design too.